Hey, Tyreek Hill leaving is crazy, isn't it? Are the Chiefs in trouble?
Absolutely. And how fast did this happen? Okay, so we heard this morning that they granted his agent a request, like he can go search for a trade. Was this last night? Was this a day ago? When did it happen? Because then all of a sudden, bam, the deal is done.
Well, and also, as soon as it was reported that he was allowed to seek a trade, there was 2 teams already interested. Yeah. So this is kind of like, was it Tom Telesco or Brandon Beane that told us that there's a lot of things happening behind the scenes that we don't know about? So is that because the insiders are told they can't leak that information, or is it because the insiders actually don't know that it's happening? And how much more shit is going on right now that we don't know about?
I mean, I think there's stuff that the insiders probably know. There's like rumblings of. They've heard, like, hey, I hear the Chiefs are trying to lock Tyreek up in a long-term deal. I hear it's not going well. They're very far apart or whatever. Tyreek's upset at this. That a lot of times stuff comes from agents and different people in the front office. But yeah, with how quickly this happened, people had to know something was up.
Do you think Bauer was in on this conversation yesterday, or
he might have been?
Should have been.
Was it because he was on the show? He wasn't in the combo, or he would have been a great. Hey, Tyreek Hill, the Packers. Could you imagine?
Oh man.
Oh my goodness, that would be awesome.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about the Colts this morning. Tyreek Hill to the Colts. Oh my God, that'd be awesome. He's uncoverable. Think about Mike McDaniel. They had Trent Brown.
Trent Williams.
Trent Brown back to the Patriots.
Yes.
They had Trent Williams pull during their last couple games. You remember that? One time they had the left tackle pull, kill a guy, bully a guy, they pick up the first down. Next time they fake it and they get a dive and they don't pick it up. But they still had this son of a bitch in motion. The amount of pre-snap motion that he'll be able to do with Tyreek Hill, because that's a big part of what the Chiefs do. Tyreek Hill is running. They track him every primetime game. They're like, look at how far he ran before this ball was even snapped. And there's somebody on defense who did not prepare enough in the offseason for what they were about to fucking do. They're trying to keep up with Tyreek, and then inevitably they get caught up in some crossfire, some humans, or they just get fucking tired, which could happen when you're chasing an actual cheetah. And then he's off and running. They got Waddle there. Hey, they just signed Armstead for fucking 5 years, $75 million. They're going all in, it sounds like, down there in Miami.
They absolutely are, and all this does, I mean, yes, it reinforces all these weapons for Tua, but it also puts a giant amount of pressure on him, even more than he already had. Because, hey, if they're not good, if their offense doesn't produce, it's probably because of him.
That's what Ted Dick said, yeah.
But they also have Teddy Bridgewater now. So, like, if he does, it's not as if they don't have a plan B. Like, they can definitely go with Teddy B and probably still be very good.
Teddy B making more money than Tua this year?
Maybe, because what is
close,
it? It's up to $10 million.
Gumpy, so what's going on? You're shaking your head. Is that a little negative information?
We don't need to do this.
No, I just didn't know.
We don't need to do this.
I was just wondering.
Tua is super accurate. It's good. It's good. He's good to go. Don't worry about it.
I agree. I like Tua. This is a pro Tua show.
Yes.
This has been the most pro Tua show, I think, out of all of the shows, because we have talked ad nauseum about how miserable his experience as a starting quarterback for the Miami Dolphins has had to have been.
Oh, yes. Also, how does Brian Flores feel right now with Miami getting all of these weapons, doing all of this stuff after what happened to him, I guess, or his whole situation there?
Yeah, and I also brought that up in the first hour, not to bring up any more negativity with the Dolphins, because this is a glorious day, especially the signing of Armstead yesterday. But, the accusations of paying to lose there, and then the next offseason doing everything you can to make it look like you're not trying to overfix. No way.
No, of course not.
No, of course not.
We're going to debunk those.
5 years, $75 million. Give this guy $120 million. Yeah, let's go all in. Who else can we sign to makes it look like we really want to win? I'm not saying he's doing that, but you can see how some people would say that's what's going on. What's up, Tom?
Teddy's making 6.5. Tua's making 8.2.
All right, Tua's a star.
Tua's a star.
Tua's a star.
Baby Tua.